Alright, there's a little post board just before we start the trail, and we've got a little note here. Alright, so we'll have to see if we can cross the creek in late October, just before Halloween. We have to make down here before we actually reach the creek, and then see if we can cross it, if that bridge is still there, or if it's been rebuilt. Snaking our way through the woods for a while and coming downhill, actually. Come across our first fence line that we must cross over. Yeah, it's not too hard to do. We get into this open field and come up to one of the creeks that we have to cross over. This bridge looks intact, and shouldn't be a problem. Cross this first bridge. To another open field. It's been led into this open field. The trail has been changed again. This is an area where we did not cross into before the change. So you got to be aware of where these trails change. There's the cliffs are way up that way. And here we are in this cow pasture. As you can see, there are cows. There's one looking at me here. Let's hope he doesn't bother on us around here. Just got to keep on hiking. This is kind of new. Instead of having to climb over, I just go through the skinny thing here. All right, and it appears that sign was right. The bridge is definitely washed out. Looks like here's your piece of bridge here. Well, the last time I came through here, I commented how well this bridge was kept up, but I guess we're gonna have to see if we can cross somewhere. And there's a washed out bridge. Looks like they've been trying to build something here temporary, the rocks, but I don't like that far end there. I think we might have a better shot over here. Alright, that's what I used to get across, mostly through there. It wasn't too bad. I've seen a lot worse, especially if this creek was high. Now we're ready to start the uphill phase, the stiff uphill phase. Got to first of all get over this fence, and there's your fence. It's like a ravine area, and the trail just keeps riding up, decidedly up. And it's just a great day, right, everybody? It's a little downward trend, and then now we've got a big upward swing to go. Kind of takes your breath out a little bit. We've got to go way up that way. Alright, getting there. End of the switchbacks. Trail goes that way. Up that way. Well, rounding the bend and getting close to Scorched Earth Gap, the gap that's in the ridge line. But it's a good feeling to get to the gap, but you still have to get up to the top of Tinker Cliffs. As we're heading into the gap, you can see that there is some blue way in the distance, and that means we've reached the gap. How much further we gotta go? Not too much further. And here we go. There's the trail. Let's go. go, everybody. Come on, everybody, it's time to go. Getting ready to dodge back and get up through the big rock, and then we'll be on top to come into the really cliff part, the overlook area. It's just around this bend, and coming up on one of the first overlooks. It's a little bit cloudy today, but there are some breaks of sun, and we might be able to get some decent shots on this fall, end of October day at Tinker Cliffs. You just pick out which bird you want to look at, or I mean, there's so many. They just come out in droves sometimes. There must be one nearby. All over. I mean, they all day long. I mean, just about guaranteed. I would guarantee it. It's so beautiful up here. There's some more of the turkey buzzards, the hawks. They fly around here all day long. But feel free, just don't get too close. And if you haven't been up here yet, you gotta come on up. Come on up.
Dead ahead, there's a steer and two steer dead ahead, and they're looking at me. And the one on the left, and I'd have to go in between. And this one here is awful close. They just can be a problem. I mean, they're dead ahead. There's 4 or 5 of them right in the trail. I mean, this one is right over here. But what are you supposed to do? I mean, that's look like a mob. This one over here is at least being, he's letting me do what I want to do. But I think I have to try to go all the way around. I seem to be moving away, but there's one right under the bridge that I got to get over. I got to get over this fence now. There was no way I was going to wait. You would have to wade right through those bowls, and it doesn't seem like the proper thing to do at this point.